Plug-and-play journals is an easy-to-use and intuitive creator for journals and workbooks. It allows you to create complete books very quickly and very easily. In this video, I'm going to go over briefly some of the features here so you can see how easy it is. The first things we have up here we have the page size, and these are the common page sizes for journals and workbooks. 6 by 9, 8.5 by 11, etc. So you can select your page size here. This is also great because it allows you to add an overall title at the top if you wish. And you can also edit that and create your title page once you have it in PowerPoint or Word. And you can add an intro. For example, you can add instructions such as describe your answer to your questions. These also allow you to select a font and a size, so you can have different fonts perhaps for each one if you want, and of course different sizes. You can also left, center, or right margin here. And then if you click save, that's going to apply to whatever you do here. Now, one of the most exciting features about plug-and-play journals is you can auto-select borders. If you have other borders you want to use, you can insert them into your Word or PowerPoint document once you export. So if you don't like any of these or don't want to use a border, that's fine. You can do that. But we do have a wide variety of borders here that you can actually select and use. So let's go ahead here and do that. And that is saved, so that'll be in our journal or workbook. This is for uploading prompts or questions, and I will show you how to do that in the next video. And these are the overall project options. You can save it, and then it'll download and save on your computer so you can upload it again. Once you do that, you just click open and you navigate to it, and you can clear it so you can start over again as well. And then these are your output options, Word and PowerPoint. And that makes it very easy to add additional things if you'd like, or if it's all ready to go, you can simply save those as a PDF if you're going to be uploading or sending them somewhere that requires PDF files. Now we get down to the actual prompts here. So here is where you would put your content, and this allows you to move it around if you want to move it around with something else. You can select your font family here, your font size, left, center, or right margin, how many writing lines per page. This gives you quite a bit of flexibility. Now, each of these prompts or questions or whatever text you're putting here is going to be a full page or a single page. That allows you to quickly and easily create a complete book or a lot of content fast. So you're having a single question or prompt take up a whole page. And with that, you can decide how many writing lines you want, if you want any. Sometimes there's no writing lines, so people can do their own. It's really up to you. You can also decide if you want to have blank pages or how many after every question. And that's also really great if you want to insert some other types of content inside your workbook or journal once it's over in Word or PowerPoint. Or even if you're doing PDF, then you can have some room there to insert with PDF as well. This is number of repeats. This is really great if perhaps you have a question here like, if you're doing, let's say, like a meal workbook or a meal planner, you could say something like, what was your food intake for the day, or how many snacks did you have? And then you could repeat that so people could fill it in each day. Then you can automatically add a row. And it's going to, add in the actual default here. If you want to keep everything except maybe just change the question, you can duplicate it. And that'll keep what you have here, and then you can change your question if you want to keep all the selections that you made. And that's it. Then you can also go up here and add a row as well. Then you simply output. You can output to Word or you can output to PowerPoint. And as you can see, it just outputs it very quickly and very easily. So here's our Word output. We have our border, we have our title, and we have our introduction, and then we have our questions. And then we have the question that's repeated again on the next page with the different specifics. And of course, if you look at this and say, oh, well, I also want this smaller and centered, for example, you can just go in and redo it. Here we have the same thing in PowerPoint as well. So as you can see, it's very quick and very easy to put together tons of content with plug and play journals.